did you know that by January 14, the majority percent, 60% of people have already quit their New Year's resolution? Don't let this be you. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can make a successful January, February, and so forth, a whole 2023. Stay tuned so you could be successful this 2023. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Alex, and if you're new around here, I make entertaining videos, motivational videos, and today's topic is an instructional video, but welcome to our new platform. This is where we're going to be having new topics, a lot of guests. We have so many guests lined up that you won't want to miss one. Wherever you're following from, make sure you like, subscribe, whatever it is that you have to do. You won't want to miss this because we're going to have so many great topics in store for you. I also want you to stay to the end because I'm going to tell you how to get a free chapter in my new book. I'm writing a new book, and my second book, actually, my first one was my dissertation for my doctorate. You could have that for free. But my second book is called Things I Wish I Knew When I Was Younger. And I'm actually almost done. It's almost complete, and I'm going to give you a way so you could have one free chapter in that book. You can either have the one that's called How to Become a Master. That's a great chapter right there. And another one that I think is an upcoming episode, I'm going to detail just an episode on how to work with your finances, how to invest your money. I used to be a banker in another lifetime, so I have a lot of tips in that area as well. But coming back to today's topic is New Year's resolutions. And we all have some. We all have a New Year's resolution, or we had some in the past. And it's the first, second, third, whenever you're watching this, of January, the first week of January. And you're probably into it or probably setting up to be successful. And you want to be successful. We all want to be successful. But like I said before, so many people drop off their New Year's resolutions. And it's a great intention. I mean, we all want to, start the year perfect. It's a fresh start. It's a great time to do this. I think that every year, even every month, we should start. Our birthday is another one that, for example, I take time for my birthday and make, okay, what are my goals for this upcoming year? So it's a great thing to do, to have these resolutions, but how do we become successful? And I have 5 tips for you today, 5 tips that will help you make sure that you accomplish those goals that you have. The first week, the second week, the first month, the second month, and so forth. And the first one is to be more specific in your goals. First of all, you should be writing these goals down. Whatever it is that your resolution is, make sure you write them down and make it specific. For example, a lot of us would say, I want to lose weight in this new year, 2023. And that's great, but you're not saying how much exactly. The better way to say it is, I want to lose 10 pounds by June. That's a better goal. And then you could even break that goal down, which is another tip. We'll get to that. But be more specific. If you want to, for example, you want to save money, you want to go to a trip on summer vacation, you want to save $2,000, and you say, I want to go on a trip in the summer, and I want to save money. That's not that specific. You got to be more specific. You got to say, I want to save $2,000 because I know that I need $2,000 for the airplane to have everything that I want. $2,000. I need to save $2,000. That's more specific than just saying, I need to save some money. Tell why, what's the reason that you're saving money, and more specifically, how you're going to do it. Be very specific and write these goals down. Now, the second one is, we kind of already started into that, is break down your goals into smaller, achievable goals. For example, if you're saving the $2,000, that sounds like a lot. For some people, it could be like, take a long time. How can we break that down into 6 months? That it doesn't work out perfectly. I'm a math teacher. But let's say $250 a month is where you would have to save up in order to be able to hit that. So let's say $250, and you have space a little bit. If one time you can't hit that, or you just have a little bit extra, that's awesome. That's perfect. That works out for all of us, right? So make it more specific and break it down to little goals. If you want to break down the weight into more achievable goals, if you want to lose 10 or 15 pounds by the summer, you can say, okay, I want to lose 1 pound per week. You see, 1 pound per week doesn't sound that bad as 20 pounds. It sounds overwhelming. So that's the second tip for today, is be more specific. And now here's the third one, and this is one that I actually did a few years ago and it worked out really well, and is use accountability. Accountability means that you tell somebody you love, somebody close to you, somebody who cares for you, somebody who you're with a lot of the time, and you tell them your goal. Now, here's my thing also. You have to be careful because you can't just tell everyone your goal. You have to tell somebody very specific or a group. And the way that I did this is a few years ago, if you don't remember, I did this Biggest Loser, which we changed it to called Biggest Winner. It was a group of men and we decided to all lose weight together. And that time I lost the most weight out of all time. I believe I lost like 18, almost 20 pounds in about the span of 2 months. It was a great thing because we all kept accountable and we all kept telling each other how much we've lost. And yeah, it was just a way of motivation of each other. And I remember that time, brother Donnie Maley, I believe he lost over 25 pounds. I believe almost 30. It was like 28 pounds that he lost like in 2 months. So accountability, I believe that is one of the biggest factors that could propel you to actually keep your goals. Especially if they're long-term goals, you need an outside force almost to keep motivating you. And also, share, have somebody else share their goals with you. So for example, you could ask somebody else, hey, how is it going with your goal? I know you want to become a nurse, let's say. You want to become a nurse. How is that going? How is that goal going? How are you studying? What are you doing? And then you have somebody else also speak into your life and say, hey, how are you doing? How is that going? Or you even set a thing where it's like a Facebook group. That's what we had before. We had a group and then we just all kind of spoke to each other. So all those things are great. However you want to do it, but accountability is one of the biggest parts. Tracking your progress. Tip number 4, write this down. If you're not writing this down, write this down or share this with yourself, send it to yourself, hear it later, or even send it to somebody else who might want to hear this, okay? Tip number 4, track your progress. We all have apps. Nowadays, it's so easy. I'm sure there's an app for everything. The way that I do things, for example, my to-do list, I track everything I need to do, check. That could be another show by itself, another topic by itself, because that's a big thing. Just tracking what you're doing in a day, see where you're spending your time, that's a big thing. But if you have whatever it is, that resolution that you have of that big thing, just track your progress. I keep going back to the weight thing because I know that's a big thing in January. Losing weight and also saving money, those are the biggest things in January. There's apps. Track your apps. Actually, the number one way to lose weight, by the way, and I've looked this up, it's not keto diet, even though I have done keto and it's worked. It's not the Mediterranean diet, the all kind of fad diets that there are. They're all great, okay? They all work. The 2 biggest ways, and this should be another show. Yeah, let's just write this down, tab it in there. This should be another show, okay? The 2 biggest ways is, well, the one, I'm gonna give you the first one. The one is tracking your progress. What are you eating? Counting calories. That is the biggest way that you could lose weight. And it works. So track your progress, whatever it is that you wanna do. If you want to read, for example, some people want to read a lot of books and they'll say, I want to read more. Well, how much is reading more? Well, track your progress. Say, okay, I want to read 6 books by June. That's mid-year. So that's 1 book a month. Okay, that's perfect. Where am I? How can I track that progress? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I reading 30 minutes a day? Am I reading 20 minutes a day? So there you go. You track your progress. You put that in your calendar. Today I read 30 minutes a day, and you just get it done. You see big things, and here's another big thing. And this is in my book, by the way. A lot of people want to get big things, like accomplish big, humongous things, and which you can. You can accomplish big things, but those big things are accomplished by little increment things. The small things is what builds the bigger things. There you go. I gave you, that's a free one, okay? I'm not charging for you for that one. So track your progress. It's one of the biggest things that you can have. And then the 5th one, the 5th tip, and we're almost done here. And in a minute, I'll tell you exactly how to get that free chapter, okay? But be flexible. A lot of people, what happens is that they fall off the wagon, whatever the wagon is, and they're like, oh, forget about it. They throw everything out the window. They throw in the towel. That's a boxing term. they give up, they quit, they're like, ah, forget about it, I can't do this. And they just give up and just go back to the old ways. The best thing for you to do is if you fail, just be flexible with yourself. Just know, okay, I failed today. Tomorrow, guess what? You have a brand new day, or a bunch of new hours, 24 hours to make a new difference, to start fresh. Be flexible. Don't be so hard on yourself, and just restart. If you ate that cheesecake, which you knew you shouldn't have, well, tomorrow you say, okay, why did I eat that cheesecake? Maybe I shouldn't have bought the cheesecake, and I should have just left it in the supermarket and not have it in my house. If somebody's, bringing you down and giving you cheesecake, tell that person, listen, next time don't bring me that cheesecake, or just to kind of stay away from that person. And that goes for everything. I know we're kind of focusing on the losing weight, but this is not losing weight. This is just any resolutions that you have. In education, what are you doing every single day to achieve your goal? Your big goal of getting your bachelor's degree, your big goal of getting your master's degree, or your doctorate degree. What are you doing every single day towards that goal? And whatever you do, remember that tomorrow you have a bunch of new hours, 24 brand new hours to make a difference in your life and also in somebody else's life. Because this is the other part, this is the great part. When people start seeing that you are making a difference in your life, you not only make a difference in your life, but you start making a difference in other people's lives as well. And that to me is ultimate. All right, so we reached the 5 goals there. I'm going to say it one more time just for everybody. Just be more specific when making the goals. Make sure you break down the goals into very small pieces. Use accountability for yourself, okay? Track your progress. And the last one is just remember to be flexible, because none of us are perfect. And this way, you're not so rigid, and you will make it all throughout 2023, and you will hit all your resolutions and all your goals. I wish you the best for this New Year's. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait, before I say goodbye, I almost forgot. This is how you're going to get the book, okay? Or the chapter in my book. It's called Things I Wish I Knew When I Was Younger. That's the chapter in the book. And every chapter is like something different. I'm going to give you the option of 2 chapters. All you have to do is fill out the form. I'm going to put it somewhere in the link, probably below, link below. And you just have to fill out the Google form to give me your email address, and I will send you either the chapter, and you choose, okay? Either the chapter on how to become a master. That's how to become a master at anything. And you know what? I think we should do a video just on this. This is a great, how to become a master. Or the other one, which this is the next topic that we're going to be talking about. The next topic is finances. And that's the other chapter that's available for you, is how to invest your money. Now, I'm not a banker now, but I did have my Series 63 and all that when I was a banker. And I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm giving you nuggets that are there that everybody should know. We're going to be talking about, like, what's a mutual fund? Is it best to put your money in a savings account? Where should I put your money? How do you save money? And all of that. It's going to be a great video, a great talk. So join us next time. We're going to be here. We're also doing a great talk with our brother Daniel Pierre. He is from Haiti, and he's reaching the people from Haiti here in our church, our local church, and he's going to be giving us his testimony and also what he's doing with the Haitian people. That's going to be great. You won't want to miss it. Like I said, we have so many great topics and guests lined up for you this year. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in this whole year, 2023.